Well, good afternoon. It's your favorite realtor again, in Seattle, right? Yeah. Yep. So, Marcus here. I have created a video, numerous videos. You're probably going to be surprised because it's going to be the same topic. And the topic is about uh, buyers, what they should do and what they should not do. Yes, there is an item there that a box that says what you don't want to do. Okay, and this came about because for the last, gosh, man, since the beginning of summer when buyers, and especially now, uh, rates are down, are going down. So it's great for buyers. It's about time buyers get a break, right? So yesterday I was driving after meeting a friend of mine who was driving beside me, and we had a discussion about his son doing everything he needs to do, looking for a house, searching for a home, getting a loan. I said, time out, time out. I asked him, he's buying a house, right? He said, yes. So why is he doing everything? Why is this agent not doing what he's supposed to be doing? Well, that's because he doesn't have an agent. Why doesn't he have an agent? Because he has to pay his... No! First of all, okay. Item number one. Let's talk about who pays who. Who pays the buyer's agent? In the state of Washington, there's two MLSs here, right? 3 MLSs out of, I think, 100 MLSs nationwide. And out of those 100, we are a member. We are one of those 3 MLSs wherein the buyer's agent is actually paid by the homeowner. Yeah. Yep. Not unless he wants to work for free. But that's a different topic. It is a little complicated. I know things change in the beginning of August. But let me be straight honest here. Let you know that the buyer's agent is not obligated to be paid by the buyer. Okay? Not unless the buyer wants to, right? There are 99% of homes out there are being placed in the MLS. And these MLSs, all right, once you see a post like this, there's an agent that's representing those homeowners. Homeowners' responsibility is to pay the agent that has listed their home and the agent that's bringing in a buyer. So, if you are a buyer, right, there is no point in doing the job of an agent. Get a buyer's agent. Let him explain to you the process of a purchase. Let him explain to you how to get a loan. Let him explain to you what to look for in a purchase and sale agreement. Let him explain to you and walk you through the whole process all the way up to handing you the key, right? Point number 2, when you're a buyer and you see a post like this with a sign like so, just an example, right? This is my sign, right? The person that's on that post is representing the homeowner, okay? So, if you're a buyer and you're going to tell yourself, I'm just going to drive around because I don't want to pay an agent, which is wrong, which is false, right? And I can save money, which is wrong, which is false, right? And I'm going to just contact this dude right there, okay? Well, unfortunately, that dude right there represents the homeowner, including me on the listings that I represent, including me, okay? Because how are we able? Now, some agents will contest that they are able to do it, represent both parties. You're representing the homeowner. You want the price of that in a negotiation to be as high as you can. How could you also represent the buyer when you want the price of that to be as low as you can? Now, there are instances like I have sold, oh gosh, I don't know how many homes I've sold. But out of those, out of my 17 year, this is 17? 17 years. My God, 17. Okay, yeah, 17. Do the math here real quick. 17 years in real estate. This is the third time in my real estate career that I'm representing. I have a listing right now where I'm representing both parties, but you have to be very transparent. They're good friends. They understand. They understand the market value of the home and which party can get which as an advantage. Right? Including profits and how much you're going to get out of funding, out of the sale of the home, etc., etc., etc. But common ground for me is that I really don't like representing both parties, because you see this post with any sign, they're representing the listing. Now, in my case, it's a little different. When I put this in a neighborhood, I am telling the neighborhood who has this home in the market, who is listing this home in the market. That would be me. Okay? So my intent are twofold: to tell them, the neighborhood, and people that are gawking, the neighbors, the nosy neighbors, the home is in the market and I'm selling the home. Now, if they know anybody that's moving into the neighborhood, into the state, into this county, let me know. That's my number. Anybody wants to buy that house, a different matter. They can still contact me, but I will also refer that particular name to another agent that I know that could represent them properly. Now, if I know both parties personally, then I can do that too. But 99% of the time, you really don't want to do that. So, common rule for me is, you see a sign, you see a post, get yourself a buyer's agent. The one that can represent you at its fullest, at its best, to where you can save all that money that you're going to have to pay for the next 360 months, right? Okay? Unless you want to sell it for less than that amount of time. So hopefully you did learn something today. Real quick, I want to keep this as short as I can, because people are still making that mistake. Okay? Making that mistake of not communicating, not contacting, not hiring a buyer's agent. When you say hiring, you don't necessarily have to pay for the buyer's agent or the agent, because the one representing this home, the homeowner, is going to be paying for both agents. Okay, so hopefully I did answer your question there. So, lastly, to the men and women out there that are deployed, active duty, currently stationed anywhere around the world, you guys take care of yourself. Right? You're deployed right now and coming home in the next few months. People are waiting. People love you, and we do respect what you do, because if it isn't for what you do, us in the retired community wouldn't be able to do what we do. Right? You guys enjoy your day, enjoy the evening. Post.